Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to use the slide order group in the Time Savers 1 tab of the Time Savers add-in. So I've just prepared some slides over here for you to see what I'm doing. So I've just got slides with numbers 1 to 20 so you can easily see what's happening over here. Okay, so you've got 3 buttons over here, or 3 things that you can choose from. You can choose to reorder the slides, you can choose to reorder sections, or you can choose to reorder the slides within a particular section. Okay, so first of all, the slides. So you've got 2 options. You've got reverse or shuffle. So if I choose the reverse button, it's going to reverse the order of all the slides in the whole presentation. So if I click on there, you'll see that they now go from 20 down to 1, where it was from 1 down to 20. So I'm just going to undo that. And now let me show you the shuffle. So if I click on shuffle, you'll see that now my slides are all in a random order. Okay, so that is what the 2 slides options over there are, the reverse and shuffle. Okay, now for the next 2, you need to have sections in your presentation in order to use these ones. So to put sections in, what you need to do is you can click on a slide or click before a slide and right click on it, and you can add a section over here. So I'm going to click add section, and you'll need to name your section. Now the name of the section would be whatever you want it to be. In this case, I'm going to make this section 2, and this one I'm going to rename that section 1, and then I'll put over here a new section, and I'll name that section 3, and here I'll add another section, section 4, and I'll add another section over here, section 5. Okay, so now if I go to view over here, slide sorter, now you can see that in section 1 I've got that slide over there, in section 2 I've got those slides, in section 3 I've got those slides, in section 4 I've got those slides, and in section 5 I've got those slides. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to this one over here, Time Savers 1, and I'm going to go to this option over here. Now this, just like for the slides, I have the option of choosing reverse or shuffle, but now it's not going to reverse or shuffle the actual slides. What it'll do is it will reverse or shuffle the sections in the presentation while keeping the slides within each section the same. Okay, so if I'm going to first choose to reverse, actually let me just make this smaller so you can see a little bit more easily what's happening. Okay, so I'm going to click on reverse, and now you can see that section 1 is now last, section 2 is second last, section 3 is third last, section 4 is second, and section 5 is now first. And the slides that are in those sections have not moved around within the section. They are still the same as they were within their own sections. Okay, now if you want to shuffle the sections, then I'm just going to undo that. Now the same thing applies. You just click on the shuffle sections, and now you can see that the sections here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. They have all been shuffled, but again the slides within the sections themselves have not been changed in any way. Okay, so that is how the actual sections, the moving around of the sections works. Now here you have the choice of shuffling or reversing the slides within a particular section. Now this could be useful if you're wanting to have a few slides in the beginning and then you want the rest of your slides after that to be shuffled, but you don't want to shuffle the first few slides that are maybe lesson slides or something like that. Then you can make those ones one section and all the rest of the slides that you do want to shuffle their own section, and then just shuffle the slides within that particular section. So over here I'm going to choose to shuffle the slides within this last section over here. Okay, so I'm going to go over here or I'm going to reorder the slides within that section. Now when you do this, it's going to ask you to put in the name of the section. So you need to make sure that you put in the full proper name that you have for each of the for whichever section you're choosing rather. Okay, so I am going to go and choose to reverse the slides, and like I said, it's asking me for the name of the section whose slides I wish to rearrange. So I'm going to rearrange the slides for section 5. Now if you had, like I said, a proper name there, if you had questions or something as the name of your section, then you would have to type that in with the same case and everything. Okay, so in this case, I'm just going to put in 5 because that's what I named my section, and click OK. And now you can see that the slides within that section have been reversed, but the slides in the rest of the presentation have not changed at all. So I'm going to undo that. And now I'm going to do the same thing with shuffling. Again, it asks me for the name of the section, so I'm going to put in 5 because that's what I named my section, and click OK. And now you can see that the slides in that section have been shuffled, so they are not the same order as they were before. Okay, so that is how you use the slide order group in the Time Savers 1 tab of the Time Savers add-in. I hope that that has been helpful. Have a fantastic day. Goodbye.